Good morning, traders. I'm just doing a little trading here. I took an entry just now, just a second ago, or a few seconds ago, to go long, and then it did a reversal on me. Actually, for you code traders out there, it was offset. So, and then what I did is I forgot to hit the record button when I first got in. So then I reversed, and then I just hit the record button. So now you're seeing the reversal. I was in, and I hit the reverse and close, and now I'm reversed, and now I'm going short. So I got caught into the offset. I'm just free trading. Just free trading right now. Anyway, this one should be good for 20, no problem. I'm just gonna go for just for the 20, and that'll bring me back to break even or a little bit ahead, and then I'll take another trade. Actually, I'm only gonna stick around for another half an hour or something. I gotta go, and then I probably won't be back tomorrow, but I should be back next week to continue the trading. There we go. I should be back next week to continue the trading, and I'll be helping all of you to learn. I know a lot of you are waiting and want to learn and everything, so I'll be helping you shortly. I've just been really super busy. Anyway, for you code traders out there, I'm just free trading right now. I haven't bothered to figure out what the code is or anything. Just free trading the code. But for you in my charting service, you know what it's been running. I've been talking about it, and it's pretty easy. I mean, I'm just using that right now. So I mean, this is the way I used to do it all the time. The only thing that's a little bit different is, like, for instance, right just now it was offset. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. Anyway, no big deal. I'll be back. I'm gonna take another trade, one more trade I think today, and then I'm gonna go. But I might come back for the one trade per day today. That one worked yesterday. It's been running really good. If I get the time, I'll go ahead and take it today. It's a fantastic trade. I mean, it's so simple, it's so easy, and we're just, the math on it is good, really good. So, anyway, I'll come back in a little while, take some more trades. Okay, I'm in again here, short. Just got another free trade, code 1 short entry. I am going to play this one a little bit conservative because, I don't know the exact code, and this one could just be real shallow and reverse or something, so get about 10 ticks ahead. I'm going to place a break-even stop on it. About 10 ticks ahead. I need to check something real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, placing a break-even stop at 49.01. Stop at 49.01. Where's it at? Watching the code. Okay, taking it now. 49.01. Stop in place. Break-even stop. Can't lose on the trade now. It'll either make it to the exit or it will go back up and break even. Am I recording? Oh, okay. I always forget to record these days. It's not easy to do that. You just forget. I mean, trading is, enough of a challenge all by itself, but having to trade and record and pay attention to the code and all these things together is not super easy. Okay, what are we doing here? Let's see if it's going to reverse here. It might. Yep. Okay. For you code traders out there, yesterday it did the same exact thing. I wonder if it's the same today. Very well might be. Okay, so that one didn't work, but as you could see, I was able to get ahead, place a break-even stop. No harm done. I'll come back and take another trade. Just free trading right now. Okay, I've taken another short entry here. Code says go short again. Again, I'm just free trading the code, so I will play a bit conservative and place a break-even stop on it. About 10 ticks ahead. Okay, preparing to stop. 48.87. 48.87 on the stop. Stop in place. It's either break even or hit the exit from here. There it goes. See how I go for it every time though? That's how you that's how you make the money, is you gotta go for it. Am I recording? Okay, good. That's how a lot of people, they just want to take the profit when they got it. Like for instance, it came down, right, and I had some profit, and it came back up and break even stop. People say, oh, you just took it. Well, if you keep doing that, then you don't hit your exit. When you don't hit your exit, you don't make the big money. You got to understand how math works. I get a lot of people that tell me, I just need to make 5-10 ticks a day. No, you don't. You need to make far more than that. Because how many ticks will you lose when you do lose? When you can't win every day, it's a mathematical impossibility. I know the code and can't win every day. I mean, even knowing the code, I can't win every day. So it is a mathematical impossibility to win every day. So you're going to lose. How many ticks will you lose when you lose? I mean, if you make 5 or 10 when you win, how many will you lose when you lose? Just 5 or 10? Or will you lose more than that? If you lose more than that, then you're gonna break even at best and even lose. Therefore, you have to win far more than you lose. People don't realize that. All these people out there teach these idiot systems. I'm just telling you that they do it on purpose. We can talk about that later, but I'm telling you that people are doing these idiot systems on purpose to make it so that people go out and do things that don't work on purpose. I know it sounds crazy to you, but it's 100% true. It's a very sick world. There's a lot of evil in the world, and people need to wake up to that. And the irony is that the people who want to promote all these lies and evil, anytime somebody like me comes out with a real truth, they hate that, and they attack constantly this person. They attack me constantly because I come out with the real truth. I come out with a system that really does work, and they can't stand that. All they want to do is teach people something that doesn't work on purpose, and they are taught that. They are actually taught to do this. They were required to do this. It's a very sick world, unfortunately. But I am here doing my best as a person to teach people the discovery that I have made, the secret about this market, and how to profit from it. And unfortunately, there are people out there that don't want me to do that. And they fight me every day for the last 4 years. But they have not defeated me. I am still here, still teaching, still speaking the truth, still helping people. Still helping people. Might get another trade here. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to take off for a little bit. I got to go for a little while. But I'll come back later, and I'll see if I can't catch the 1 trade per day strategy today, if I can get back in time. And if not, then I'll just wrap it up, and I'm going to be really busy all weekend long, setting everything up. And then next week, hopefully, I'll be able to start trading basically every day again. Because I know all you code traders out there want to see me taking the codes so that you can directly learn from that and everything. So it looks like it's going to give a long entry here. Looking at the code, yeah, we got a long entry off code 1. I'm not going to take it because I got to go. I got to go right now. But anyway, I'll come back later and see if I can't catch the 1 trade per day strategy. And if not, then I'll be back next week. Okay? All right, traders. Hopefully I'll see you later. If not, I'll just wrap it up later and see you next week. Okay? Have a good weekend. Hope you guys are doing well, and help is on the way. I'll be giving you some new courses, and I'm going to teach you from within my charting area. In other words, I'm no longer going to teach you anymore by showing you all the trades. You see all my trades on my YouTube channel. So you see the trading. I don't need to show you that. You know it works. What I need to do is teach you mathematically how it works directly on the chart itself. And that's why I'm going to teach this new course from the charting area itself, from the charting service. Because that's where it all is. It's all in the chart. Always remember that. It's all in the chart. That's why the charts are invaluable. That's why the charting service is invaluable. By the way, I nailed the charting today. I nailed code 2 today. It was just barely good for 100 ticks, but all of you out there should have got at least 80 ticks out of it. And I nailed it. In fact, I nailed both of them. There's 2 code 2s. One of them is good for One of them is good for 100. The other one is good for almost 100. Well, actually, it is good for 100, but it's really, really close. So I would say it's more like good for about 90 or 80, at least 80. So one of them is good for 100. The other one's good for 80. Both of them are good independently. So that's 180 ticks potentially could have made today off code 2. I called them both perfectly in my charting service yesterday. So, and as you can see, it's going up. Don't let anybody out there fool you. The system that I discovered in these markets works better than you would ever begin to imagine. It works so good that some people want to call it a scam because it works so good. Isn't that irony? Isn't that ironic? You think that if something works so good, everybody would love it, right? Wrong. Some people do love it. Other people hate it for specific reasons. Isn't that weird? It's very bizarre. Anyway, can't change the world, right? All I can do is the best I can as a person to try and help people, serve, teach what I know. What else would you do in life? You know, be kind of bored. I've already done everything. I'm 47 years old. I've done everything in this life. Everything. You name it. I've done everything, every single thing there is to do in this life already. I've done more things and more people than most people do. And so my point is that I don't really have much else to do now. I'd be kind of bored. The only thing left to do is to try and help people and I mean, if I didn't have that, I really wouldn't know what else to do. I'd really be very bored. So this is what I do now. I just sort of teach people my discovery. I mean, this is a very profound discovery that I made. A very, very profound discovery. And now I teach people this discovery. And what's amazing is how some people hate me for that. Anyway, I am going to get going. I'll be back later. Happy trading out there, traders. Okay, I am back. It's it's late in the day here now, and I've been waiting on the one trade per day to trigger and see if it'll give a signal, to go up or down, and it hasn't given either one yet. So, and it's getting late, and I don't want to wait around any longer. So, and I don't know which way it's going to go. I can't tell. My guess would be down, but I don't know that. So I would need to wait for the signal, the code to give me a signal, and it hasn't given one. So I'm not going to take another trade. I'm just going to call it a day. I got a whole bunch of things to go do, and I got the charting to do today, of course, as always, and busy. But I'm going to be coming out with, I'm going to be doing some training. So for those of you that want to learn, you're going to be getting state-of-the-art, up-to-date information as of that day that you get the training. And I'm going to take you into the charting service, and I'm going to teach you at the charting service level, which I think is the most superior way to learn how to do this, to do at the charting service level, and to see it every single day. That's how this will sink in real fast. Part of the whole thing of this, okay, when you first learn of this, you look at it and you say, this can't be real. This has to be like, a joke or something. This can't be real. And because it's like saying something that's too good to be true. Like, imagine you walked into a room and there was just, the whole room was filled with gold and all this stuff everywhere. Gold, you'd think, no, this isn't real. This is all fake gold, and that's what it's like. So your mind, your brain is like, oh no, something's going on here. Somebody's trying to pull something over on me. What's going on? You're trying to figure it out, but you can't. And then, so you think to yourself, okay, well, that's just got to be what I'm seeing right now. If I looked at it yesterday, I wouldn't see that. If I looked at it tomorrow, I wouldn't see that. Because you just start to have this doubt in your mind. Believe me, I did the same exact thing when I first learned of it. And so what happens? So the reason why the charting is so special is because every day you see it all charted out, and then you see it every day graphically like that, and you go, okay, it is real. And then you have to come to that realization, that reality, and say, okay, so my global belief system has been dented, so to speak, maybe shattered, I'm not sure. But then you come to the realization that this is all real, and then that right there, that's what you needed. You needed that right there, because until you get that right there, you won't want to put your 100% into it. That's why you need to have the charting shown to you. Then you can put 100% into it and say, okay, this is something I need to master here. All right, so this is real. Okay, I can accept reality here, and let's go ahead and take advantage of this now then. And that's all you need to do. And just focus in on it, learn it, practice it, and take advantage of it. I mean, seriously, this is really not that hard. It's not at all rocket science. And now, I believe I'm at the point where I can teach you how to do this in a way that will enable you to be successful very quickly because of the charting and because of, you know, new techniques that I've developed. And you'll be able to master this very quickly. And the charting service tracks the code too every day. I nailed the code too, both of them, 180 ticks today. I mean, if you were following exactly what I said to do, you would have nailed the code today. So I will show that later on the charting today. And there is nothing like this in the world, and there never will be. This is something beyond special. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for anyone who, you know, has got the money to play with. You got to have some money to play with. You got to have, you know, you really need to have at least $3 grand. You really should have more like 5. And it really needs to be money that, you know, you can afford to lose in case you mess up and you don't know what you're doing or something, you know, or you make a mistake or something. You know, you'd be surprised the mistakes people make. Like sometimes, you know, they say, oh, I forgot to put the stop on there, and then, you know, it started going down against me, and so I just thought it would come back, but it didn't come back, and then it just kept going down, and now my account's gone. Yeah, that can happen. You better make sure you got a stop on there. And if you don't, and you're not going to sit there and, you know, manage it, exit and close. Immediately. With a loss or without a loss, it doesn't matter. Exit and close. Must have stop. Or you need to be there to watch it. And if it goes against you, you exit. I mean, if you're going to trade and you're not willing to take a loss, then stop right there. You need to learn how to take losses when you are a trader. If you can't do that, then stop. You see, so when you go into this, make sure you realize that losses are also a part of it, especially when you're learning. You know, you see me taking all these wins and everything, but I've been doing this since 2006. I do have quite a few years of experience at this now. So keep that in mind. You know, as a beginner, as a brand new beginner, you're going to need to account for a learning process. But then again, I've seen beginners come right out and just start taking one trade after another successful using the code. But don't get me wrong, they take losses too. Must learn how to take losses. See, some people, they just always want to be winning and they never want to take a loss. So if there's a loss right there, they won't get out. They'll just wait for it to come back and be a winner, and then they'll get out. Well, it only takes one time like that, one mistake, counts over. Never make that mistake. So you know, when you go into this, you got to go into this with a certain frame of mind. Not everybody is suited to trading. Keep that in mind. That's why you should always use money that you can afford to lose. Nobody should be trading with $5,000 in their account or $3,000 in their account and they can't afford to lose that money. You'll never be able to trade it anyway because you'd be too nervous with the money. So as soon as you started going down, you'd freak out, and then it just wouldn't work. So keep that in mind. This is a game for people who really want to have a shot at really being able to make a lot of money, but are willing to, you know, put the time, effort, the study, the whole bit into it. It's not just going to come in a day or two or even a week. Keep that in mind. They say that 90% of all businesses fail. There's a reason for that. And it's not because business doesn't work, because it does. But you have to do it in the right way. And you have to work really hard at it. See, a lot of people think they can just go into business and they won't have to work. That now it's easy for them. You know, they get their own business and now they're going to make a bunch of money. They get to be rich like everybody else. And, you know, it's easy street now. And what's the truth? Well, the truth is just the exact opposite of that. When you have your own business, you have to work harder than everyone else. So, it's the same thing with trading. You have to work harder than everyone else. You've got to go out there and be all on you and go out there and learn and go out there and take the risk and go out there and get out when you're wrong and get back in and then get back out when you're wrong and then just keep doing it and keep doing the right system. Make sure you're doing it right. Practice. Like, for instance, you don't even need to take entries. You could just be here looking at the code saying, okay, it's going to go down now. And then measure to see where you get in, where you get back out. See if you can just keep doing the trades. You don't even need to practice. Although it's good to do that because it's good to hit the sell button and hit the buy button and hit the exit button and, you know, manage your trades and set the stops and for break evens and all that type of thing. It's good to do all that. But just in the strictest sense, reading the code, you can, like, for instance, I can sit here right here and I'll take no trades and just tell you which direction it's going to go the whole entire time. It's just a matter of which direction will it go for 20 ticks. See, that's the code. Not for 10 ticks. Or you see that earlier I broke even on a trade because I was just free trading the code. I wasn't using the exact precise code. I didn't bother to figure it out. I don't need to. I could just free trade it most of the time. I only do the exact code in the charting to show that there is an exact code, to prove my point, to prove my whole point, the whole truth about this market, the whole discovery that I made. But the code 2 is where the big money's at, and that's what I'm doing, is tracking it every day. Anyway, I'm going to get going. I got a whole bunch of things to go do. It is a beautiful day outside, nice and sunny, and I'm going to go enjoy it a little bit. And I got things to go do, pick up some suits and all kinds of stuff. So I'll be back tomorrow. Actually, I don't think I'm going to be back tomorrow to do trading. I'm going to be really busy over the next few days, but I'll be back next week. I'll start trading again full time, and I'm going to start helping all of you, so get ready. Here it comes. You want to learn how to trade the code? You want to learn how to be truly profitable? Like you see me doing? It looks so easy. Then you can do it too. And I do my best to teach you. That's the best I can do. You do your best to learn. I'll be back. Happy trading, traders. Have a good weekend. See you next week.